All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Max Rich back with another one. I don't know why I can't get that out. It's your boy Max Rich back with another one. It's your boy Max Rich back with another one. Clearly, I have a lot of trouble saying that shit. I don't know why. It's not a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing. But I can't get the words out when I need to. You know. But since I have no one in here right now, I'm gonna just fix some things up that I'll cut out at the moment, and you know that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Steph P, hey, we live. What's going on? We live. We live. We live. We live. I'm gonna be sending this out. So y'all give me a moment, please. I'll be back in a second. All right. Here, I am here. It's your boy Air Max Rich, and we are back with another one. Yes, I did not mess up on that intro this time. So we got a lot to talk about. As you can see from the thumbnail, Ben Crump and Nolan Wells family were at the National Urban League today, and I guess they they had a press conference and had some statements to make, some updates to give, and speak on Nolan as well as various other suspicious deaths that were all ruled no foul play within like an hour, half an hour, as I've been mentioning in my other live streams and other videos. So want to jump into this. I want to jump into this. This was live earlier, but I had to catch it. I had to catch it where I needed to catch it, I guess. So we're gonna go through this video together and let's jump into it. All right, let's jump into it. All right, let's check this out, y'all. What the hell is this? Oh, all right, cool. All right, let's jump into this video, see what Ben Crump was talking. This was literally like an hour ago or less, like 20 minutes ago.
Justice, and we want to apply his mother, Tamika, who has been fighting as only a mother would fight, with not many people in the world listening. But we're listening today, Tamika. You are not alone, Tamika. You got Nolan's mother and father, Christine and Elmore Wansley, who are standing with you as well. Tamika, your daughter is here. You are not alone. Y'all, please let her know she is not alone. Justice for Daniel Irvins.
What really sucks? What really sucks is the fact that there's so many families
Attorney
up
Harry
there
Daniels,
with the same situation in Mississippi.
We also have the family of Tyler Smith, Lexington, Kentucky.
No, that one.
You're going to hear from all these families. You're going to hear from Tyler's mother and especially his grandmother. You know, until the lawyers get there, till the community advocates get there, a lot of times these families are just by themselves, President Mariel. And thank God for this mother and this praying grandmother who refused to let them sweep the death of her grandbaby under the rug.
Damn right.
And
shout out to Nolan Wells' grandmother.
Briefly about each of these tragedies. Obviously, many of you know about Nolan Wells. And you'll hear from his mother and father after brief remarks by Attorney Hertz and Attorney Park. But we all know July 4th,
Daddy's live right now.
goes with friends, celebrating 4th of July. All the friends come back. Nolan Wells tragically washes up on the shore 2 days later, dead. And so we know all the current events that have been happening. We are announcing that we have the audio from the officials, and we have retained and are consulting with some of the foremost audio engineering experts to review those audio tapes from the Seatow call in its entirety.
There we go.
We also, and Attorney Hertz may go into greater detail on these matters, have consulted President Mariel with oceanic engineering experts to talk about how these facts are lining up. The fact that they say Nolan's body was found in the same location where they say they left him at. And so we want to know, how is that possible with the oceanic tides? We want
exactly. Yo, listen. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there real quick because I want to touch on what he just said. There's this dude that was on YouTube, Trent Out Loud. I talked about him yesterday. Trent Out Loud was telling everybody, wait for the family, wait for the family. You gotta jump in the gun. You know, I'm not gonna fall for the AI and all that different stuff. All over Twitter, all over YouTube. So many different people are telling you not to believe, not to believe Nancy Grace, who literally said, "This is the this is the official audio from the Seatow company." From so to feel as though people were manipulating all the other videos online, sure, but the one that Nancy Grace put out that people were speaking, that's the one I saw. And then that woman Janetta Bradley came out and said, "Listen, I'm an audio engineer. I'm not even pointing no fingers. I just want to help." Why would we believe anybody else now trying to detract us and tell us, yo, that audio is not real? Wait for the Crump family there, yo. They the lead, follow their lead, follow their lead. Not saying that I wouldn't follow Ben Crump's lead in this situation, whether you think he's trying to make money off of it or not. I mean, no one works for free. As much as you would want a situation like this where they would do something pro bono or whatever, this is, I mean, he might be doing a pro bono because this is really high stakes. This is getting a lot of attention. It only gives him a higher profile. But whether or not he's doing that, it makes no difference. It doesn't take away from the job that he's hired to do. It's weird to me that people are attacking these people, attacking the mom, attacking Ben Crump, attacking all the civil rights leaders because of the fact that they may make some money, not the family, but that these workers might make some money for doing their job. That's weird. That's weird. I could have sworn when I go to work, I make fucking money. But yeah, like I just think that I'm glad that he's now saying that he has the audio and they're getting their own audio engineers to double check it. Hope maybe they might have more information for us. But I highly doubt. I'm saying it right now. I highly doubt that they're gonna come back and say that the audio that Janetta Bradley exposed and that Nancy Grace exposed is different, and that the kids are saying something different. We all heard that. Is he dead? Nolan, wake the fuck. You know what I mean? We all heard that. We all heard it.
Low ties and high ties. It's not adding up. So we are going to dot every I and cross every T until we find out what happened to Nolan Wells.
Hold on. I didn't even speak on that. Yeah, so his body shows up 2 days later in the same spot they dropped him in. I'm glad that everyone is thinking of the same things. As I said, the minute we saw the picture, most people had the same thoughts, came to the same conclusions, had the same fears. And same thing with after we found out that he died, we all are we're all questioning the same things like, wait. So they had his keys and his phone? Wait, Shorty said that she didn't leave with him? Oh, wait, this sounds weird on the boat. Wait, you don't know how much water's in the boat? And you're on the boat? He got red marks behind his neck. He was found in the same spot that they left him in 2 days later? Like the tides don't move in and out? I mean, Nolan must weigh like 300 pounds. Like, even so, because tides move boats. Like, I'm just so happy that all the things that people have been suspicious about, all the internet sleuths seem to be able to have, like, this case is really easy to point out. Like, things aren't adding up, things aren't making any sense. And unfortunately, the same thing happened with the Trey Reed case, but somehow that was still swept under the rug somehow. Broken arms and broken legs hung up next to Delta University. No foul play. Shout out to Nolan Wells' grandmother for not letting this shit go.
Attorney Hurst will also go into a little more detail, and Attorney Park, about how we're trying to coordinate with Dr. Roger Mitchell, who conducted the independent autopsy of Nolan Wells, to be able to inspect his throat that was missing with his body when he was flown to do the autopsy with Dr. Mitchell. Also, we are
don't want you to have
that they will discuss with Dr. Mitchell the photographs and observations made at the time when Nolan was first discovered, because Dr. Mitchell did not get an opportunity until July 10th to be able to examine his body. And at that time, we know the airways and the lungs had already been dissected and so forth. So we can't tell if there was the presence of water or not. That would suggest whether he drowned or not. And remember what Dr. Roger Mitchell said in his autopsy. President Mariel, he talked about the fact that to say he drowned does not draw the conclusions of what happened to Nolan Wells. He said it is equally important to know at what condition was Nolan Wells' body when he went into the water. Was he conscious or was he unconscious? Was he forced into the water or did he go unforced into the water? He said all of these things are very important. And so we're dotting I's and crossing T's. We are focused on getting to the truth, and we stand for the truth. Me and everybody on my legal team stand for the truth, no matter who it implicates or who it exonerates.
Okay, all right.
We stand for justice,
the truth
no
and
matter
justice.
who it convicts or who it acquits. And we stand for transparency, so everybody can see.
So, all right. So, as you can see, he don't care if you black, white, yellow, green, Spanish, Chinese. If you have something to do with this, we want justice. And I don't see how that's making it racial. I don't see how that's making it racial. It's like because they're black and representing the family, that's what makes it racial. Like this idea that when people try to defend themselves in a situation where it seems as though the suspects may be white, that doesn't make it racial. Just want to make that very clear.
And that's all we want. We want answers. We're not casting aspersions on anybody. We are saying that we want to make sure everybody who is remotely involved has their questions answered to make sure we have a full and fair and impartial and transparent investigation. And is that too much to ask for these broken-hearted parents? Is that too much to ask?
No, it's not.
That's all. If it was your child, wouldn't you want the same thing?
Damn right.
And I get it. They're attacking me. They're attacking Reverend Al. They're attacking the parents.
You know who's one of those people that was attacking them on his interviews with supposed suspects. This is who we had. This is what we had. But ever since the audio release, this is what we have now from this guy. This is all we got. This is all we got from this guy right here. Silence. Silence. Silence from this dude. Audio released and authenticated. I got the evidence. These boys ain't do nothing wrong. Ben Crump should be ashamed of himself. Y'all lying on these kids. How do you do this? How is this allowed? You like should Officer Tatum go to jail for something like that? If it were to come out that these kids knew, let's say they have nothing to even do with it. Let's say one of their other friends did it or something like that, but they knew that Nolan was killed because that's what they were talking about on the boat. So let's go with what we see in the audio or hear in the audio that these kids knew that Nolan was dead. One, I want to make very clear that every single one of them, female, male, fucking poodle, everybody needs to be arrested and charged with accessory to murder, whether they put a hand on them or not. Accessory to murder. Those who assisted with disposing of the body, cleanup and all that, tampering, and second degree, in my opinion, like a second or third degree, whatever it may be, you were involved in it. You were involved in it. He don't want to cast aspersions, and this is my opinion. You know what I mean? My opinion. I can't say if somebody's guilty or not. But if they had the audio that everybody's been listening to, Nancy Grace has already said it's authenticated. They're having their audio engineers look at it. If it were to come out that these kids were talking about Nolan being dead and asking, is he dead? Are you going to cover it up? All that stuff. If it were to come out, everybody needs to go to jail. Every single one of them. Just making that clear. Just making that clear. Every single one of them need to go to jail. Every single one of them need to. I would want another interview. I'd want another interview with all of them from behind bars, though, to explain why the fuck would you guys do this? Why is this a common occurrence in y'all state? Did somebody coach y'all that this has to happen at some point in y'all lives? And if you didn't have anything to do with it and you actually cared about Nolan, were one of the ones yelling, Nolan, no, don't die, and all that stuff, right? Why wouldn't you step up and say something? Why wouldn't you, if that's your friend? Unless it's something racial to you guys, or unless your friendship with whoever may be the killers or the people involved in killing him is more important to you than your friendship with Nolan. But all of you guys have stated this is your brother. This is like family to you guys. So to me, I don't see how it wouldn't be something racial. The level of friendship is the same, right? We're brothers, right? It's just whack, man. It's whack because they like to try to paint all the black people, the family, the people they've hired, other people online as them making it racial. I mean, like all over the internet. That's all you see. Go through my comments in my last couple videos about Nolan Wells. People are attacking me, telling me, "Oh, did you actually watch the tapes? Did you actually watch the interviews?" This guy's silent.
Of Nolan Wells,
How's this happening? This
we don't care about those distractions. We ain't no ways tired. We are completely focused.
I don't know what the hell this is.
Completely laser focused on getting to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
And that's why they gotta ignore people like Ben.
So help
Brandon
us,
Tatum.
God.
Brandon Tatum said he wanted to meet with Ben Crump to go over this so they could come together and work together. Nobody want to work with your bitch ass. Nobody want to work with you. We see what you do. You want to come here and try to seep in and subvert what we doing. Put in your bullshit facts about the evidence that you had. You didn't get any evidence. Talking to the kids, talking to possible suspects, and giving them the opportunity to run cover is not evidence. I'm just making that very clear for anybody who has responded to me, who's on Twitter, who's on Instagram saying, nah, you got the evidence. You should really watch the interviews. No. I mean, I did watch them, but no. I did watch them. I do want to make that clear. I did watch them, but nothing in there was something of substance. Oh, look at these texts. I called his, look at this caller. I called his mom, okay? If a criminal commits a crime against somebody in proximity to them, they'll be in the crime scene while people are trying to investigate. They'll try to help. Man, I want to know what Brandon Tatum's saying right now after this. But let's continue this video because it's no longer live. I see the live ended. I don't know what else was said in this, so I do want to check it out. So stay with me, y'all. Whoever happens to be in the chat, in the comments, in the live, say what's up, by the way.
And so the threats, the attacks mean nothing to us. We will not be deterred. Look into our eyes. We're going to get to the truth. I am so grateful to Mr. Byron Allen for donating $100,000 to the GoFundMe so we can help get the best experts in the world.
Okay.
I am thankful to Reverend Al Sharpton. I am thankful to Mr. Tyler Perry. I'm thankful to Mr. Terrell Owens. I am very thankful to everybody who did not think it robbery to say, what can we do to help people get to the truth and call in to the tip line so we can.
And imagine being persecuted for that. Imagine being persecuted. Imagine getting death threats. Imagine getting attacks online for wanting to find out the truth. Imagine that. What kind of country do you live in where wanting to find out what happened to your child is racial? What kind of, like, the amount of gaslighting or moral shaming that these people do to black people for things that they engage in on the regular is mind-blowing.
We can help not only Nolan Wells' family, but we can help Daniel Irvin's family, and we can help Tyler Smith's family as well. Everybody on social media, please continue to ask questions. Please continue to share photographs, share videos. It all helps us solve this potential of what happened to Nolan Wells.
It's a community effort. It's a community effort, all right? We ain't got no evidence, but when they come with it, we talk about it.
Somebody saw something. Somebody knows something.
Accessory.
As Christine and Elmore have said, if you're really Nolan's friend, you know in your heart of hearts that if the roles were reversed, that Nolan would say something. He would call and tell what he saw.
Yeah, he would step up for his friends.
They're asking, do for Nolan what he would have done for you. Do for Nolan what he would have done for you.
It's
Do
whack.
for Nolan.
It's whack because while everybody's trying to say we're making it racial, we're watching a situation where all the white kids who call him a brother or family are not sad, they're not distraught. No one's stepping up and saying nothing. No one has nothing to say. And as black people, how do you think we view that? Okay, here's all his group of friends. I know when it comes to if my child was around a bunch of other black kids, I know one of them would have stepped up and said something like, "Listen, Mr. Pierre, like here's what happened." Da, 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 da. But no, in this situation, it only makes it look even worse that none of those kids that were with him stepped up to have any type of information. They all ran with the same story, or they said nothing at all. And then, of course, Tatum said, Warren didn't even take the damn polygraph or fake lie detector test that they took. It wasn't even it wasn't even a polygraph. He didn't even take it. Man, like, is it us making it racial, or is it that we're looking at the situation and looking at it like, all right, well, if they're such close friends, why are none of them sad? Why none of them put up like a post like, damn, yo, I'm gonna miss you, dog, and post like a montage of all the time they spent together? One of them stepped up and been like, yo, actually, I saw him arguing with someone over there in this spot. Because none of y'all give a fuck. And it makes black people and other people, other minorities look at it like, yeah, this is racial, but not on our part. Man, this shit is so fucked up.
What he would have done for you. Congresswoman Beatty, we thank you in the Congressional Black Caucus. Please stand and join us, Congresswoman, because you all asking the questions from the Department of Justice and the FBI. It's important that we have the full weight and force of everybody who has any kind of authority to be able to help us get answers on Nolan Wells and the other 18-year-old black boys. Now, before I bring up the lawyers, I just want to say a word about Daniel Irvin and about his case, and you'll hear from Attorney Sean.
I don't know anything about this case, so I'm probably gonna skip through this. Not saying that it's not of importance. Not saying it's not important. Just I'm not familiar with it, and that wasn't the main objective of this live. So give me 1 second, y'all.
And what they're saying about Nolan Wells, and that is her 18-year-old son, President Maria, Congresswoman Beatty. Two young white teenagers come, pick them up from their house. Lee, they go on, I guess it's an alleged fishing trip. Her son, I guess they are saying, accidentally drowns.
Bruh. So that's
his two friends.
That's the new wave.
Then throw away his clothes. Right, Sean? Throw away his cell phone.
What is happening?
Go and delete all the text messages between Daniel Irvin and them, and then say nothing. If it's an accidental drowning, why wouldn't you come to his mother and tell her he drowned by accident? Why wouldn't you go?
And it's very similar. And this is what people are saying. What if this is your friend? Why do all this funny shit? Why the blocking of pages? Like it's so crazy how similar these situations are, and it's a whole different fucking case. And then when black people look at it and be like, this looks a little funny, it's us making it racial. This is crazy. And it's weird to me that officials in government, like senators, the president hasn't stepped up and said anything about this. It's hit national news already.
To the authorities, why wouldn't you go to somebody and say, there was a terrible tragedy, he accidentally drowned? But no, they go throw away all of the evidence that is germane to finding out what happened. And it's only after his mother raised all kind of hell, and for 4 days they are searching for what happened. Minister Dominique Alexander and the activists in Dallas, they're saying, no, something happened to Daniel Irvin. We got to get to the bottom of this. Then and only then.
I'm gonna move on from this. I'm gonna move on from this because I want to get back to some more Nolan information. But we should be looking into that Daniel Irvin case as well, especially if it's recent.
Smith in Lexington, Kentucky, is the only using the.
Hold on. I believe the one. There we go.
Thank you all for being here to.
I mean, case
Thank you all for being here today. It has been 27 days since we have been able to talk to
Danny,
our son,
shh.
to hug him, to tell him we love him. This has been the most difficult time we have ever had.
That shit sucks, bro.
I want to tell you who Nolan was. Nolan was a God fearing, God loving child. He loved everyone. He was the person who would just make you feel comfortable just being in his space.
And you know what it is? All his friends said, all his supposed friends said the same thing about him. Whether it's to run cover and show that, oh yeah, we would never fight, we would never do nothing with Nolan. He was such a good guy, and we loved him. We never even argued with him. Like Warren said, I would never get into a fight with Nolan. I don't know why he threw that out there. I would. Me and him have never even gotten into an argument. I don't know why he would throw it out there, but yeah, it just sucks because it sounds like Crump said, if the roles were reversed and something happened to one of Nolan's friends, he would have stepped up. He would have said something. Like, and I would love for these kids to come. I would love for these kids if they're audio authenticated. I'd love to hear these kids come back and say, actually, he drowned. He drowned by accident. We didn't know what to do, so we got scared and all that. Nah, we heard everything. We ready. We ready for that. We ready for that excuse. We are ready for that excuse. We got Officer Tatum trying to blame the 4 other black people that was on the island when there was like 3,000 people on the island, and Officer Trump was Officer Tatum. I said Officer Trump. Officer Tatum was like, "What about you?" He did some statistics shit with like, well, in Mississippi, black people are the cause of other black deaths by like 87%. And then he goes, "What if those other 4 black kids on the island might have something to do with it?" Like, are you kidding me? My man don't know how to tap dance any better, I swear.
He was never one to exclude. He always wanted everyone to be happy, to feel good, to have purpose. He would lift anyone up. It didn't even matter if he didn't know you. If you took that moment to just tell him a little bit about yourself, what you wanted to do with your life,
While I don't want to take nothing away from what she's saying, I do want to try to get to some areas
right
where
then
we're
and
getting
there,
more
Nolan would.
information. I feel bad for this woman, man. It sucks. Nobody want. I've never heard the dad
No,
talk.
it's the truth. We're not blaming anyone. We just want to know the truth. Any parent want that.
My man, voice cracking.
And
Shit, I would lose my mind, bro.
also, the the disrespect that's been coming toward my wife and my family. For any parent, no matter what race you are, they need time to grieve. A parent can't grieve when you have people attacking them, attacking their jobs, attacking their character, just attacking them, period. Like, where's the empathy at?
And not even forget where's the empathy, but not only that, what are you attacking them for? What like that's how you know. That's how you know this country's full of fucking racists, full of horrible people. Like the people who supporting what Ben Tatum didn't be like. Brandon Tatum's amazing. I don't know why I can't say the guy's name. Like the people who are supporting him, the people who are attacking their families. It's like for what? For what? Outside of your hatred for black people, because that's the only way that would explain it. What would be the reason to attack these people for trying to find out what happened to their kid? So you're mad at people. You're mad. You just want them to let it go. You want them to be like, yeah, all right. The officials told me no foul play within 30 minutes. They didn't even do no real examination. There was no autopsy done, and the medical examiner said that already. I don't know if that's common practice or not, but that no one finds that weird, and you attack them for that? My God, man. I don't know, man. That shit is it's
We as Americans, this is a diverse country.
Yep.
Not no one race made this country. We all made this race. made this country.
Mm-hmm.
So we all need to come together. And like I said,
Why are you clapping
if
in
you
the
know
mic though?
something, please come forward and just call our attorneys, give them information, and they'll take it from there. Just help us out, and not just us, but all these families. All these families need answers. Anyone with information on any one of these cases, please come forward. Because losing a child is something that you got to live with for the rest of your life.
Damn, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My man's
And
sick,
President
man.
Mariel,
My man's
I would
sick.
just say
My man's
the
sick.
attacks,
Yo,
Christine,
ain't nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse than seeing a grown man cry, especially over something that he has no opportunity to fix, rectify. He can't turn back time. Like, my son is my heart. My heart. I mean, of course, my fiance is as well, but the level of the way you change when you become a parent, and to have that one thing that you've had all your focus on for all those years be taken from you, and there's no explanation to that. God damn, that shit gotta kill you. That as a man, to know that you couldn't even, because you're supposed to be the protector, and you couldn't do it this time. You feel like you're a failure. You feel like this falls on you. Why did I allow him to even hang out with these people? Why wasn't I more aware of where he was going? Why wasn't I aware of the type of friends he had? Why wasn't I more familiar with them? The people that he's hanging out with. All of that shit is probably running through their minds. That shit is fucking horrible. Damn.
has been a nurse for years, and she hasn't ever gotten negative reviews. But since she has been advocating to find out what happened to her 18-year-old son after he was washed up dead on Horn Island,
Man, my man made it to
sick
18, bro.
people have been going on her company's website giving her negative reviews. Can you all imagine anything worse than that? That is a shame before.
And people are shaming her. People are shaming her for minding her business, trying to get through this and living her life. And people are shaming her.
God, they are just sick, evil people who would attack this mother and this father for simply saying, we want to know what happened to our child. Don't worry, Christine. We standing with you. We are standing with you.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got her, but how many
Yep,
of those
and next-
how many of those complaints will the job allow? How many of those complaints will they allow to be on their Yelp, even whether they're real or not? Like, you have her, but mentally no one can have her. No one can have her. She mentally, she is in a place that no one can really help her. I'm sure the silent nights her and her husband are going through, maybe little moments of laughter and happiness to when they probably reminisce on him. But then what is that followed by? What does that follow by when they look at his empty room, when they don't hear his voice through the halls of the house? He not there to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner with them. The siblings are there. Like, nobody's even thinking about his siblings. Why do? Nah, man. This shit like this can make you emotional, man. Cause I got brothers. I have two brothers, and then both of my cousins were like brothers to me as well, growing up. And if something happened to them, and I'm in the house, because they're all below the age of 18, I think. Besides, unless he might have one older sibling, but they're all in the home. They were a close knit family. He has videos hanging out with his little brothers and all that different stuff. It's not like he was like distant from them. What do you think is going through their head? What do you think they're thinking when they're seeing people say people that other people are making it racial, and they're biracial on top of that? How do you think they're processing all of this? Shit.
We're going to have the mother of Daniel Irvin.
We're gonna move on from this video because I do believe that the rest is regarding the other families, which all families are just as important. All families are just as important, but right now we're focused on the Nolan Wells case. Well, that's where I'm at with it, honestly. But I don't want to stay on this too long. I dropped plenty of information on this already. It seems as though now, just to wrap that up, Ben Crump has the audio. He hasn't denied that it's real. He stated that it's real, just like Nancy Grace stated that she authenticated and made sure that it came from the actual source. So So when Ben Crump's team had their audio engineers sift through this, I'm sure we'll have some more information. But in the meantime, and once that information comes out, if it's corroborated that those kids were saying that stuff on the boat, there should be arrests tonight. Or whenever that audio comes out. Whenever Crump's team authenticates it, there should be arrests tonight. Not saying arrest for murder, but arrest for accessory to murder. And whoever did commit the crime, those kids need to be interrogated to find out who did it. Who done it? Who done it? But in the meantime, I wanted to talk about Fauci. All right, I want to talk about Fauci and this whole judicial hearing that they're having, because it's not like some criminal court case. The man has immunity. And I wanted to speak more about the fact that, if I'm not mistaken, my whole page earlier this morning was all about this dude. That's all it was about, was Rand Paul advances contempt vote. What happens when he goes into contempt? What happens if they put him into contempt? And I'm not playing this to actually stay on this too long, this whole Fauci situation. I'm definitely, I just want to talk on this real quick because of the fact that don't be distracted. This doesn't mean shit. This man not going to jail for anything. They trying to attack him for pleading the fifth. The same people who support Trump for pleading the fifth like over 1,000 times are now have an issue with Fauci pleading the fifth. And they're trying to say they're going to put him in contempt for pleading the fifth because he can no longer do that since he has immunity.
Him from what happened today and what he did today. It also likely confirms that Fauci knew all of this, that he could perjure himself, which might explain why he didn't answer a single question today.
Waste of time. These people brought up something from 2026 because the midterms are on their way. They have the lowest ratings. They're worried about a blue tsunami, a blue wave, whatever you want to call it. They're super worried about that. So now they're bringing out the hits. They're bringing out the hits. COVID. I literally saw somebody post some shit about they refuse to wear a mask. And it's like, nigga, it's 2026, bro. Shut the fuck up. I mean, this was covering my entire timeline this morning. I'm glad that people are not like that. Is not. Let's see if is it trending. Let's see if it's trending because today's news. All right. Fauci, number 12. All right. But for my For You, it definitely shows up. I guess that's more about what I look up, I guess, huh? Right? But anyway, I just wanted to make very clear. Please don't fall for this stupid shit. Nobody gives a fuck if you put Fauci in contempt. You're gonna write him a mean letter. Cool. And for those of you who didn't take the shot, congratulations. For those of you who did, congratulations. If you're still here breathing, congratulations. Like this shit matters so fucking little. But this right here, this Candace Owens situation, this right here is some funny shit. This right here is about the whole these people. I want to pull up this video first real quick. It's about these people when supposedly saying how they had 4K.
This is the smoking gun.
I'm gonna stop talking.
This is the smoking gun that reveals the lies and the propaganda and the manipulation and everything that they are trying to do with this case. Watch.
You know that last video that they showed?
Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. Look who it is that they're saying is an agent of propaganda. Oh my God! It's the very first person we see is the same person that was at the last thing that we were talking about regarding Nolan Wells. This guy right here, Officer Tatum, that's so weird. Charlie Kirk, he's involved, running cover. Yeah, this Tyler Robinson guy, I would have cried for my kid, but I cried for Charlie. So he's involved in propaganda, lying on the internet for whoever's paying him, because he did it with the Charlie Kirk situation. And we just saw him in the Nolan Wells situation where this nigga went as far as going to interview possible suspects to allow them to gain favor with public opinion. Yo, so does this man have any more credibility? But anyway, let me run this back because I was doing a lot of talking. I want y'all to peep this. This is about the Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk murder. I need you guys to see this.
Bet you didn't see this. This is the smoking gun. This is the smoking gun that reveals the lies and the propaganda and the manipulation and everything that they are trying to do with this case. Watch.
You know that last video that they showed that was zoomed in? You can see it as clear as the noonday sun that he came into the facility. He climbed onto the roof.
Clearer the
He was in a prone
noonday
position.
sun.
He took a shot, ran, and jumped off the roof, just like the
This is the video
testimony
he's talking
showed.
about.
It was emotional to come into the facility.
Yo, I'm starting to think that Brandon Tatum just talks without any type of evidence. They give him a script and he says what he added he added a little flair to it, you know, his little police jargon or whatever, and he makes sure he puts a little black accent in there, you know what I mean, to give him some credibility as far as that. But dude, everything he says, it never adds up to what he says. It never does. That's so weird.
You can see it as clear as the noonday sun.
Clearer the noonday sun.
That he came into the facility, he climbed onto the roof, he was in a prone position, he took a shot, ran, and jumped off the roof, just like the testimony showed. It was emotional to see Erica have to watch that.
I know that you know, you guys watching on live stream couldn't see the last video that was shown. Well, it wasn't edited. It was zoomed in. Yeah. It was zoomed in from the surveillance video off campus, and specifically the part of, you know, the Losi Center, the roof.
My man don't
and
get it out, bro.
You see everything.
You see everything.
You see everything. He climbs over. He assembles the gun.
I ain't see nobody assemble no gun.
He runs over to the edge. You know, gets down in a prone position, and you see the time, and we all know what time.
It's horrible that they don't even have good liars to run to run these scripts. They might as well go back to the crisis actor they used to use for all these other different events that they did in the past. Because using politicians and using these influencers who have no media training, these guys fucking suck. These guys suck. Oh shit.
This is the smoking gun. This is the smoking gun that reveals.
I can't watch this guy. This guy's fucking annoying.
Watching those seconds, click, 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 and then you see him take the shot, and he takes the shot,
what happened?
And then immediately runs, and we've seen that video already, but
there's a reason today we got to view the up-close footage of the UVU surveillance. And there's a reason that the defense did not want that seen by the public. After everything this entire week, to me, it is overwhelming evidence against Tyler Robinson. Astronomical evidence against Tyler Robinson.
You have to hear this because it was devastating what we watched. And the judge ruled that you can't see the high definition quality video 4K of Tyler Robinson committing the murder of Charlie Kirk. 4K. But we saw it, and they played it on giant screens inside of the courthouse. You can see clearly Tyler Robinson's face. You can see crystal clear. Emotional day. The judge played all 20 minutes.
My man just said you can see his face clearly. Tyler Robinson's face. You're telling me Twitter hasn't been being used. Twitter, social media, all these platforms are not being used to run propaganda on their own citizens in America, which wasn't supposed to be allowed. And they'll be like, oh, Obama allowed that. Obama allowed that.
Of the high definition security footage, and the whole courthouse gasped when it was over.
The most damning evidence against Tyler Robinson was just shown in court.
Of course, another token.
But it was high quality video footage.
High quality
of Tyler Robinson taking the shot that took my friend's life.
Wow. And the fake emotion too. The fake emotion, like, my friend's life is taken. Token's gonna get spent, man. I can't wait till they spend them. I can't wait till this token gets spent. Him and Brandon. Oh my god. I mean, well, Brandon is one of those, is a penny. He's one of those that just keep coming back. It don't make a difference to him. Oh, Charlie's my friend. I cried for Charlie on YouTube, and then they didn't even invite you to the memorial service, the funeral, nothing. Goddamn clown.
We all want justice. So hopefully this latest revelation that was revealed in court, that was shown in court today, high quality surveillance video of Tyler Robinson.
What's even crazy is the fact that they know that this stuff is gonna come out, and they still say it. And this will be debunked, and they will still have supporters in their comments, because their supporters don't give a fuck how honest they're being. Their supporters support them because they're pushing the agenda that they side with. That's why. And that I used to argue with my conservative friend all the time, and I realized that it is a waste of time, because evidence showing them how they complain about things on the left that they do on the right, none of that matters to them. It's like, yeah, we can do this, you can't. We can make up lies, you cannot. We can run fucking campaigns like this where we're lying about evidence, and you can't. And when the evidence comes out and doesn't corroborate with the things that we said, that we literally created an echo chamber for, when it comes out that we lied to the people that support us, those supporters are still going to support it, because they didn't support the fact that these people actually had evidence. They supported that they heard what they wanted to hear. That's why they stay. That's why you can't do anything. Debunking these people does not stop their support. If anything, they might gain even more support, because it's like, oh, so they lied about this to support the fact that we want this. Man, I wish I could word that a whole lot better. But in all reality, I know you get the gist of what I'm saying. This is my agenda. This is where my bias lies. And if you say things that support that, whether you're being honest or not, I don't care, because you're with the team. You with my team. That's how MAGA and the right runs. And no amount of debunking, no amount of shaming, the things that the left will have someone step down from a position for, the right will not do it, because it's like it's kind of like how you hear about Trump giving pardons to people who are doing corruption, who are committing fraud, and then hiring them afterwards. Yeah, now I got something on you. I got something on you. You owe me. I believe the Art of the Deal, one of his books explained that that's what Trump wants. Trump wants something to hold over your head. He wants something that you need so he can hold it over your head and use you for that. And all these people who signed up for this, like, it's all about Jesus shirt on. You fucking lying, you fucking through your fucking teeth. God damn it, I hate these people.
Taking the shot that took Charlie's life. Hopefully that'll shut a lot of people up. At least make you pause.
And there's more. There were more people. There were the Eric Doherty, or however you say his name. There was Nick Sorter. There was Liz Wheeler.
Fuck that guy.
There was Andrew Colvett and all the TPUSA guys. You got to wonder why they're lying about it completely, including Erica, by the way. There was a lot more.
You'd wonder, especially since they say that Erica got something to do with Israel. You'd wonder why the people at TPUSA who love Charlie, and his wife loves Charlie, you'd wonder why they'd be okay with lying about this video that they supposedly used to stamp guilt on Tyler Robinson. You'd wonder why the fuck they lying about something like that.
People, but to keep this video short, we'll just post those ones, because those were the big ones. Those were the ones that made multiple videos and swore up and down, as you saw, high quality HD 4K footage.
His face.
Even had the gall to say that you could see his face. And you got homeboy Talmud Tatum saying that as clear as the noonday sun.
A mountain of evidence.
People are being exposed and are going to continue to be exposed for the liars and the manipulators and the absolute shill propagandists that they are. These people are the enemy. They are lying to you. If you continue to believe them, you have no excuse, and you deserve everything you have coming.
That's a fact.
And you know what? I'm not going to end this video by saying I'm a conspiracy theorist. Instead, I'm going to say, told you so.
Hey, there you go. There you go. He told you so. He told you so. Because this is crazy. Officer Tatum, how you... let me not read that on stream. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. Thanks. Thanks on that one. So anyway, I don't want to run this too long. For everybody anybody who did join, Trump administration ends race-based federal hiring guidelines. Oh man, Fauci pleads the fifth over 100 times in 10. Okay. Trump administration ends race-based federal hiring guidelines. Let's see what this is about. The Office of Personnel Management issued a final rule on July 30th that removed 1978 uniform guidelines on employee selection procedures, which included disparate impact analysis requiring scrutiny of hiring practices with unequal racial outcomes, even without intent. Officials based the change on a Justice Department opinion deeming parts unconstitutional effective immediately. Representative Ben Crump criticized it, claiming Black women, the most educated demographic, face highest unemployment due to anti-DEI pushes. Though data show Asian women lead in bachelor's degrees and Black unemployment at 6.6 to above white 3.5%. But nuance across groups, supporters say it restores the Title VII's colorblind merit standards. How do you have colorblind merit standards in a country where the current president, was a child growing up during the time he was one of the white kids in those towns, literally saying, "Go back. We don't want you to come to our schools." That's their current president. And back in 1978, they realized, like, yo, you know, we got a lot of fucked up people that don't want equal rights for everybody. So we got to create these rules to at least not even level the playing field, but allow people some type of progress in this country. Because let's be real, people are always going to choose their people, like especially when it comes down to race, which is not even a real thing. But let's say if you're the water people will always assist water people and think of water people as their own. However, I can assist my water people in this world against the fires, the wind. This is not Avatar, but I'm just using them as an example. Now, if within the water country, there is a group of ash people, right? Let me not use ash because I don't want that to be mistaken as Black people. There's a group of grass people, right? If in my country, if the majority of my country is all water people, when water people start new jobs and new businesses, they're usually going to most likely hire other water people. Now, these grass people that these water people brought here, when they want to survive in this world after no longer being slaves and all that, they decide, hey, we need to create our own. They start creating their own, and every time they create their own, the water people destroy it. So now the grass people are like, you know what? So then let us use your shit. Let us be involved in your shit. We'll add to it. We'll be part of it. Let's not separate it, right? And water people are like, I don't know. We kind of had this shit going our way for a long time. I don't know if I need that. And then the government of the water people said, no, you have to allow this. As a matter of fact, here's some rules that give the grass people a little bit more help in making sure that they get the opportunity to get the same thing that you guys got. And now you're getting rid of that. What are the grass people to do? I don't know why I'm using analogies and like water and different things like that as an example, but I'm just more so trying to say, like, it's crazy to now say that they're ending certain things in this country that aid the minority in this country because they need it. The reason they need it is because the leaders in this country are fucked up people. They're fucked up. Look at what Trump has done to his own supporters, the farmers, all that different stuff. And these people will continue to support Trump and all the different policies that he promotes because racism matters to them way more. That shit is crazy. And everything's going on. There's World War III is about to start. This bomb is all over the fucking Middle East and all that. It seems as though the United States and Israel is committing war crimes. And in the background, they still have time to worry about making sure they find a way to keep their foot on Black people's necks in this country. And it's funny as hell that they're trying to tell you that anti-white racism exists, but Black racism is over, it's long gone and dead. Yo, the gaslighting you can't make up these levels of gaslighting if you wanted to. It's like a movie. It's like somebody wrote this up. Somebody wrote this up. Some good script writer wrote this shit up to just upset people. Be like, yeah, then I'm gonna do this. People gonna find this mad unfair. Then I'm gonna do this. And they're gonna be like, yo, it's like these people can't get a break. And then what's even worse, as you see the Trump administration constantly doing more and more to dismantle things that were to aid Black people in their progress, aid them in trying to get some type of reparations, and I don't mean actual reparations, but getting some type of, I said aid already, but I don't even know the word, but pretty much helping us get back to some type of semblance of equality in this country. Every time we get that, Trump's getting rid of more and more, and you have Black conservatives telling you like, yeah, it makes sense. It is racist to have rules that say that these jobs should be hiring a certain quota of minorities. What would happen if they didn't have those situations? People would hire based off of their own preferences, right? Which you should be able to do, and it's so weird because I believe that you should be able to discriminate against whoever you want, but at the same time, if I'm being real, if you're allowed to do that, then people shouldn't, like minorities shouldn't stay here. And without minorities, this country isn't what they really think it would be. So it's one or the other. But I think it's a good thing that the government at one point had stepped in and said, hey, honestly, you have to, we need companies to do this. They created an incentive for companies to do that. Because I'll be real, if I had my own company, I'd probably hire Black only. I'm just being real. I'd hire Black only. I believe that Black people are constantly promoting hire Black, shop Black, all of that. It would behoove me, or it would be stupid to tell white people that they shouldn't be able to do the same thing. But at the same time, you brought people here. You forced people here. You can't want to be a parent and then no longer want to parent. Sorry. And I'm not saying you guys are parents of Black people. I'm just using that as an analogy. Just going off of what you guys did, and to not complain about the results of the results down the line throughout history of who's here and why they're here and whatnot. You can't do that. You just can't. Anyway, I think I've been live for a little while now. Honestly, I've just been touching on current events. Blueface and pregnant girlfriend air tensions on live stream. I don't know if I want to touch this one. They be talking crazy, but let's see what they were talking. Let's see what Blueface and was talking.
I love you.
I hate the main bitch.
Finish. Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
My main bitch,
wow.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
My side bitch, I just like her. Feel me? And y'all really just helping me. She helping me love you more, and you helping me like her more.
So you treat the side bitch as well, right? Treat main bitch like shit. She got drugged through the mother, her whole pregnancy by all the bitches you fuck with. But the side bitches get the best fucking treatment. Oh my God. I think I would love to be a side bitch. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna watch this because this is some of the most degenerate, stupid shit I ever seen. Like, in the Black community, we definitely be making the wrong people famous. I'm sorry. Like how I'm over here talking about news and shit. I can't get over 10 people in this fucking live. Meanwhile, Blueface probably had over 1,000 people 2,000 people watching him and his shorty talk about his baby mother, mind you. He's disrespecting on live, calling her all kinds of fucking names. And she's talking about how she wants to be a side. Yeah, I'm done. Anyway, y'all, thank you for joining the live. Whoever joined, it said I got 56 views in here. Thank you. I appreciate that, honestly. I genuinely do. I guess I'll be going live tomorrow morning again. I'm hoping I could drop some edited content. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Drop a like if you came in here. Drop a like if you stopped by. And I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Peace.